Done. Okay, this is how I do it. I take like 1, 2, or maybe 3 strips and I layer them. So they're staggered. Can you see that they're not all lined up exactly?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I dip this whole thing in. You don't have to soak it, just dip it. And it didn't even, the whole thing didn't even get wet. And usually what I try to do is fold over an edge like that. So now can you see I have a nice thick edge there? And that's going to be the bottom of the mask. Put it on and press it down, and you want to smooth it. Same thing again. I have 3 layers. And I always start by going all the way around the outside first. Get it wet. I'm folding it over. Overlap it. There's a little bit on there I didn't quite get wet, but as I layer it, it should stick together. Because I'll put some more wet stuff on top of it. 3 more.
You get it all wet? Like 3 of them?
Yeah, I dipped all 3 in.
Oh. That was a lot of fun.
That one's kind of thick. Okay, so the idea when you're layering them like that, and then I'm overlapping. Oops, that one's sneaking out. I'm overlapping with what I already put on there, because that'll make it stronger. Okay, so what you want to do is have a really nice edge going around. So smooth it. Get all the ends tucked in. If there's little strings sticking out, you need to tuck those in. Once you get the outside edge, you can start going up towards the face. So these areas you don't have to really fold it over. Just make sure you're overlapping. I am still doing about 3 thicknesses. They're still layered. Keep going. Smooth everything down. So I can feel with my hand it's a little thin right there. So I'm putting 2 more over. I'm going to do one more thing. As my hands are getting wet, I'm going to spread out this pile so I'm not dripping on it. 3 more again. Okay, and so I'm going to go around most of the face. I'm not doing the eyes and that stuff yet. Now I'm just using 2 layers. Okay, and now I'm going to take a second to smooth everything. If you go like this with it, the plaster will really rub through the gauze and you can get it very smooth. Otherwise, you can see the texture of the gauze through there. Hey guys. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the holes of the gauze, but if you go like this, you can get it to really smooth out. Okay, so now I can start closing up the face a little bit. I would leave some of the nose open. Well, if you really do want to wear it, you need to be able to breathe, right? So I did fold that edge. Looks like you're bandaging somebody, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to fold this edge again and go around the eye. And do you see what I'm doing? I'm holding it here and I'm shaping it. So can you see how I made that shape? And you decide how big you want the eye opening to be. Now I'm going to close up that gap I left. That was only 1, so I'm going to make it a double thickness. And now I'll go around the other eye. 2 pieces of gauze. I folded the edge. And I need to get rid of these pieces that are here, so I'm going to try to fold those under a little bit. And push them down. Okay. I'm going to make sure I'm getting everything locked down, so I put another layer kind of over the top up there. Okay, across the chin. So see how it's lumpy? Just press it down.
Bad.
I'm going to close up this side of the eye, so I folded the edge of the gauze again. You know what? I think I want to make my eyes have a funky shape, so. 2 layers, folding the edge. And I'm going to try to make them look the same now. Okay.
Come, Mommy.
I'm going to just go right across the mouth for now. But you can do some stuff, like use some of the gauze to build up your lips a little bit. I'm going to fold the edge. And remember when we drew the face the other day? I'm thinking about the shape of the mouth. Let's see if I can make it smiling. Holding the edge. Get that way. Okay. All right, so that might be good enough. Now I can just go check first, make sure it's nice and smooth, and also make sure it's thick enough. It doesn't feel very thick to me right there. So I'm going to put one more thin strip there. And I'm trying to smooth out all the plaster so it's nice and smooth. I've got one thin strip here. I'm going to fold it and try to put it right there. Make sure this mouth shape is pressed on. Okay, and that's basically it. Then you're going to let it dry overnight, and we're going to store them in the room. Anything else I should do, you think? I put some lips on there, but I can paint them later. I'm trying to make my eyes look the same. Oh, you know what? I'm going to add some eyebrows. So I'm going to use 2 strips. And I'm actually going to kind of roll them up a little bit. Is it looking freaky?
Mm-hmm.
But it depends kind of on what colors I paint it with, right?
That is a demon. Because I'm trying to get the eyebrows.
Okay, do those look the same? Yeah. Okay. All right, so that's where I'd stop. Good? Ta-da! Okay, you can stop.
Alright.